Join us as we spend 2 beautiful days in Rome. We arrived in Civitavecchia as our Royal Caribbean Mediterranean cruise is coming to an end. Disembarking at 8 a.m. meant we were able to get an early start at some sightseeing in Rome. After taking a bus from the cruise port to the train station, we boarded for a 40-minute ride to Roma Termini station. We called a taxi to take us to our hotel for the next 2 days, the Hotel Indigo St. George. This unassuming 5-star hotel is located in the historic center of Rome on Via Giulia, steps away from the River Tiber. After dropping our bags, we set out on foot to try and see everything Rome had to offer in our limited time there. Cross my heart hope to die, but I know that you can't be making any promises. You keep changing up your mind. Since we skipped breakfast on the ship, we started by grabbing a bite to eat at Trenta Quattro, a nice little restaurant with fantastic food and service that we just happened to stumble upon. The first major site we came across was Piazza Navona. This public square is built on the former site of the Stadium of Domitian, which dates back to the 1st century. We both got blood on our hands. Float like a butterfly, you sting like a bee. Cross my heart, hope to die, but I know if we tried it, honey, we could be so sweet. You keep changing up your mind like spin the bottle, playing hide and seek with all your problems. And I've been losing sleep 'cause you promised no take back. Everything was golden back in August. Our next stop was the Pantheon. Entry used to be granted by waiting in line, but due to the massive tourism Rome was experiencing, a timed ticket system was put in place the week we were visiting. Luckily, we were approached by some English tour guides who had extra tickets for their tour and offered them to us. Normally, we wouldn't recommend purchasing tickets from strangers who approach you, but in this instance, it worked out and I'm glad we did. The tour guide's knowledge was astounding and we learned so much about this 1900-year-old temple. In addition to still holding Mass, the Pantheon also serves as a tomb for many distinguished Italians, including 2 former kings and Raphael, the great Renaissance artist. While continuing to explore, we came across the Church of St. Ignatius of Loyola. While being completed in 1650, it has gained popularity recently by becoming an Instagram hotspot. The frescoes on the ceiling painted by Baroque artist Andrea Pazzo have become a signature masterpiece. Our next stop was the Trevi Fountain. Unbeknownst to us, the fountain is emptied and cleaned numerous times throughout the week. Be sure to check the schedule before you visit. Disappointed but undeterred, we headed over to the Spanish Steps, the widest and largest staircase in Europe.
It's not easy, easy. Ooh, 'cause you say, don't need me.
The 135 steps were actually financed by French diplomat Etienne Giffier, who wanted to link the Trinidad du Monte church above with the Piazza di Spagna below. Since the temperature was extremely hot, we decided to cool off by taking to some shopping. The area surrounding the Spanish Steps features some of the world's most iconic brands and rivals the Champs-Élysées in Paris with high-end shopping. As day turned into evening, we made our way over to the Colosseum for our guided tour. For weeks prior, we had heard stories about last-minute tour cancellations due to the tours being oversold. But we arrived on time and our tickets purchased through Get Your Guide were honored without any issue. Our guide Giuseppe was knowledgeable and taught us all kinds of facts about this 2,000-year-old amphitheater. We highly recommend having a guide on your visit versus going it alone. Since it had been a long day so far, we decided to skip the Roman Forum and head out for dinner. While doing some research on Rome, we watched the Pacini's video in which they visited Ristorante da Michelle. Their review of the carbonara and cacio di pepe left our mouths watering, and we decided we had to try it when we were nearby. It was everything as described and the best Italian meal we have ever had. The next day we woke up and it was time for the thing that I was most excited about doing on our 10-day trip, a visit to the Vatican. We've already posted a more in-depth video about our visit to the Vatican Museum, and to be honest, it's not very flattering. But as more time has passed, I found myself thinking more about the positives than the negatives, though I still stand by everything I said in that video. We started our visit with a minibus tour of the Vatican Gardens. While it is an efficient way to get around, it's It's almost too efficient. If we were to do it again, we would rather walk the grounds and spend more time admiring their beauty versus driving by and not being able to stop.
It started racing. The crowd across the way, flowers on your face, and then from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on.
After the hour-long bus tour was finished, it was time for us to enter the museum.
I want you around. Lost in a daze, I caught your sudden gaze, and time it started racing. But moments tend to fade, and you're too far away from me to get my name in. Someone
Here we saw so many important and historical works of art, it was almost overwhelming. It seems that every wall, ceiling, and even a floor had artwork on it or was a piece of art itself.
say that I want you, you know that I want you. And if you could read my mind, will you make your way towards mine? And if you could read my mind, will you cross this room tonight, tonight? Found myself smiling more. The moment you leave, I feel down again. I talk to myself on the floor just to feel less alone. I swear that I'm trying my best. You tell me the stress shouldn't be a friend. I wonder where
After finding our way to the Sistine Chapel, which there is no filming allowed, we exited the museum and explored St. Peter's Square.
So hold my hand tight for a minute. I'll let you know when to let go. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. You never say a word, even when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me the way that I am. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. I found myself dreaming again. The moment you leave, it goes blank in my head.
While we did want to tour St. Peter's Cathedral, we were so hot and flustered we decided to leave the Vatican and head back to Rome to see one last thing, this time only properly: the Trevi Fountain. Our visit the previous day didn't leave us saying we really saw it, so we decided to go back and take in this magnificent beauty. While being busy, we found most people gave each other space to take pictures and toss their coins in. The Trevi Fountain was definitely my highlight of Rome.
Say a word, even when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me the way that I am. You give a little love.
Thank you for watching that video, and we hope it inspires you and your family to make some memories together. Until next time.